and like
This.
like the warnings are coming up and everything, and like Homer's like, oh fuck, what do I do? What do I do? And then you see the other employees like Burns and Carl and Lenny in like another safety room right next to him, and they're all like working together, opening valves, starting up systems, and they get the reactor under control. And Homer's like, what you guys, my console doesn't do all that stuff. Why does your console do it? And they all have to admit to him that, like, yeah, your console's not connected to anything. We just sort of let you be here.
Union jobs, man.
Yeah, but I didn't like it because it's like I was always under the assumption that despite how stupid Homer is, he's still the safety manager, and it's just been luck that nothing's gone wrong.
Yeah.
No, I liked it more. I would have liked it more if it was literally just because the safety manager of the nuclear power plant is a useless position.
That would
Yeah, like
mostly
that.
true.
That
It
would
is
be
mostly true.
there
Everything's
was
so
one
automated.
situation where the safety manager should have been, no, we're not doing the test by pulling all the rods out.
during the shift change.
Mr. Dyatlov, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not not attempting to jumpstart the fucking nuclear reactor. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're gonna. I know you signed off on this,
but
and
like-
the other guys did as well, even though it didn't happen. We can do it next week. We're not doing it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
it's-
the worst part of this is that if it happened in any other reactor, it would have been fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It
well,
would've
but
been-
that is true.
you took a reactor.
I guess
that was
as the
meant to
security officer,
produce-
you would have had to know the secret thing about the graphite
that-
tips.
Yeah. The several secret things. The several.
Yeah, because
it's
the
not
reactor.
just-
The
It's not just the graphite tips, actually.
I mean,
Because even
yeah,
the
I guess.
graphite tips. Yeah.
well,
you
actually, you can.
Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
I was about to say. You could correct me. Is it true? Is it true that that RMBK design is actually intended for producing weapons grade radioactive material?
I've actually had to look it up for my thesis, and the answer is no.
Oh, okay.
Originally, RMBK reactor designs were done, like they were starting to design them to do that, to use as like a breeding reactors, it's called. But
Yeah.
actually, they realized pretty early in the design, actually, that it was just not worth it and not useful. And it was better to make like smaller, dedicated reactors that were just for that, rather than do both power and breeder. Rather than do like
Okay.
a dual purpose one. And in fact, like the type of reactors that work best for that is either the giant fast neutron reactors, which Russia is literally the only country to run, or naval nuclear reactors. The
Oh.
nuclear reactors in warships,
In
or
the Navy. The gay
yeah.
ones.
in
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
A different
How
kind
come
of
gay one-
breeding
yeah,
reactor.
you know, the gay ones, the ones that impale several men to walls.
Yes, exactly.
How
Yeah,
come
yeah.
you piss in a restroom but rest in a piss room, though?
That's pretty good.
Okay, you remind me of the guy that got impaled to the roof because the reactor exploded.
Yeah, that was a naval reactor.
Yeah, that's interesting because it was in Idaho, which is nowhere near the ocean.
Well, it was a prototype
It was
naval
u-
reactor.
Yeah, it
We're
was used
developing
to
it.
test.
Yeah.
But the stupidest thing about that whole disaster was the conspiracy that popped up around it, where the conspiracy was because it was 3 people working that shift, and
Yeah.
apparently, like, one dude, his wife was cheating on him with another dude he worked with, so he was like oh, I'm just gonna overload the reactor and kill us all, and it's like, that's really fucking stupid.
Is that actually
That's-
what happened? Is that the story behind that?
No, that's
No.
a conspiracy.
Oh, okay.
There's no
'Cause
evidence
that sounds
for it,
pretty
but they,
ridiculous.
Also,
Although
no,
this
it
is
takes
America.
it would
so-
take so much fucking it would take so much fucking coordinated effort to do it.
yeah, I think they're counting on because it was in like the early 50s, so like the technology was primitive. You got to remember, a couple years before, there was a guy who wore cowboy boots and
Man.
like and like adjusted the output of the demon core using a screwdriver.
Yeah. Well,
So-
it's not. He's not. The best part of that tale is that the guy. This was like 2 years after the Demon Core killed another scientist. You know, because the other scientist like accidentally let a brick of like a neutron reflector material fall too close to the Demon Core, which sent it to like near criticality. And so, like, as just a reaction, without thinking of it, the scientist just snatched it away.
Yeah.
That other scientist was also generally known as the second scientist's like closest friend at the facility.
Oh, jeez.
And then, like the second scientist stayed for like the week that the first scientist killed like had left it at the hospital. The second scientist basically stayed at his bedside for most of the time.
So he saw. He knew exactly when he did it himself. He knew
exactly what was happening. That's why when it happened, he basically just flipped it out and stopped everybody else from moving, and he went around drawing chalk circles where they were standing to calculate like their exposure dosages, because he knew what the fuck was coming for him, and he basically felt guilty about doing it to anybody else. So he inadvertently advanced nuclear medicine by several decades, essentially, because he had such accurate measurements, and he had like just accidentally had like a very even spread of distances from the fucking radiation core.
Sometimes, you know, you just get lucky.
Yeah,
it's cowboy boots.
Yeah. You just do the experiment that you can't do ethically by accident.
Yeah. It's just that takes a real scientific mind to be like, okay, well, before I turn into soup, I better do all these calculations. Okay, all the calculations are done. I'm gonna melt now.
Yeah, to be fair, it wasn't just for that. It was also because, you know, that way they could be like, okay, shit, triage and like what levels of care you're gonna need and shit.
Yeah.
That information was really, really useful for treating them
and
as well.
And the name of that scientist?
Harry Daghlian.
Sir Jimmy Carter.
It's
crazy that Jimmy Carter was like...
Harry Daghlian is the first one. The second one is Louis Slotin. Yes, I know their name.
Jimmy Carter was exposed to like a significant amount of radiation, and he lived to be 100 years old.
Yeah.
He just got microwaved in the right way.
Yeah.
He got the good radiation.
he got the reverse radiation.
Every time I look at Jimmy Carter, like from when he was president, I'm like, this is not a presidential looking guy. This is like your nice neighbor, you know? He's like a friendly tax accountant.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people say he's like technically he's evil because he was a U.S. president, especially during the Cold War. But he was a good person.
Yeah, I like honestly. I feel like that kind of like moral arbitration is a little bit simplistic.
My favorite thing about Jimmy Carter is that he outlived one of the writers of his obituary in the New York Times by like 20 years.
Oh my god, that's incredible!
Wonderful, base as hell.
Did you see the Reddit post about? There's a dude in DC. He made a post on Reddit asking if he should go to the viewing of his casket while high on LSD. and his reasoning was that he loves acids so much, but Jimmy Carter is also his favorite president, so he wants to see his favorite president while
on
fucking
acid.
blasted.
That's insane.
Genius.
And everybody told him to do it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, of course, Carter, who led to the president. Well, didn't quite directly lead.
Died.
Yeah. Well, no. Aside from that, he also kind of led to the presidency of Ronald Reagan. So.
Well, I mean, that's Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, him and his wife did kind of have a run of bad luck even before the presidency. Not in that like bad things happened to him, but they just had for some reason, they both met several serial killers like at public events before those serial killers were caught.
Damn.
Like John Wayne Gacy.
Famous.
What?
Yeah. They met John because John Wayne Gacy was a big politician in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I remember something like that.
Yeah, and there was like a couple other ones. I don't think he met Squeaky Fromm, but he met like one of Charles Manson's girls.
what?
So true.
Squeaky Fromm?
Squeaky Fromm, that's her name. She was like Manson's like top girl, and she was like the biggest like devotee to him.
Oh.
I think she tried to kill Gerald Flora. Yeah,
Squeaky Fromm.
Yeah, Squeaky Fromm. She's actually, if you look at a picture of her, she's actually really cute. I could see how she was
Her
like.
last name is apparently pronounced Fromy.
Oh, Fromy. Okay.
That makes it better, though.
Yeah, I don't think.
Fromy.
Yeah,
I don't
not,
think
you should say this is from. I'm sorry, but Fromme.
Yeah.
This is not.
Oh yeah,
Fromme.
she could.
What the
Fromme.
fuck?
Yeah.
Which would mean
no.
like pious person.
But yeah, to be fair, during the late 60s
I
and
hate-
70s, there were a lot of fucked up people, so it wasn't too hard for people to run into serial killers and
Did you
shit.
see
It was all the lead. Also, sorry, but like, I have been cursed with knowledge.
yeah, sure you have. That's a
Uh,
really cool line.
did you all see this? The theory that basically the
I have.
prevalence of serial killers in like the 60s and 70s and 80s and shit occurred primarily because there was like a breakdown of sort of social relations, especially in major cities. So people didn't really know each other, and cities became extremely anonymous places. And then that like prevalence went down again with the advent of like way more advanced sort of forensic science. Because I mean,
What? Yeah.
back in the day, you could you could just disappear from your house in that particular time because especially in big cities, many of the communities that lived there were being priced out especially with like development and shit. Especially in the 70s, there was a lot of gentrification going on, and people would just show up, and nobody would know them. As it still is today, and you could like disappear because nobody would know you and nobody would notice that you disappeared, and like these serial killers could just live there. Especially if you do this in like a sort of vulnerable area, like fucking what the guy who was played by Evan Peters in this show recently, where you had neighbors going like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's killing people. I'm like, hello, Mr. Police Officer, I'm pretty sure this white man is killing people. I am saying to you because I'm a black woman and I'm pretty sure they're black boys. So you, Mr. White Police Officer, are going to say, oh no, I don't believe this. The white man said that he didn't do that. But like this sort of breakdown of the social order, and then many serial killers got caught by like BTK. He was just he took a break, he took a little vacay, he chilled out a little, and he was like, I'm gonna go back in there. They immediately caught him.
Well, like a lot, I forgot which serial killer it was. It might have been Gacy, who said like, yeah, once you get your first couple of murders, you're very like. You make sure that you wipe everything down. You take all your tools with you. You remove any possible evidence linking back to you. But then once you get to your 15th or 20th one, it's like you're leaving evidence all over the place. You're forgetting shit. It's because you just get.
Is it that point? Isn't that a sign that you've lost passion for what you're doing and you should stop?
Yeah. You're in the daily grind, man. I know it well.
Man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's just jacking
It's
off
like,
because
I
you haven't
just-
done
sorry.
it today.
Yeah.
Holy shit, hang on, sorry. Ozempic is genuinely destroying people. What the fuck? He looks like he's
Don't
made of
tell
fucking,
me that. Oh, I
he
know.
looks like
Yeah.
he's made of fucking wax, man.
I mean,
Have you
I
seen
don't
a
see him
picture
looking
of
much worse than he does usually in this.
You know,
Have you seen
I know
Alex
he's famously
Jones?
very orange.
I feel like he looks better than he normally
maybe
does.
even.
I was about to say I'm on Ozempic, and
Oh.
I hope it's not destroying me. It's helped with my diabetes a lot, so
Hey,
That's
you're one of
good.
the people who
That's pretty
ought
good.
to be on Ozempic, though.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, I'm the person it's intended for.
Yeah.
No, but Alex Jones, I think
he was
he's
in
on
the Super
Ozempic because
House.
he's lost like 100 pounds.
That is so fucking funny. If Alex Jones is on Ozempic, that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah, why?
He's
Why
the
is
type of he's the type of
Because he's the fucking big pharma evil guy.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like,
Suppose.
he's Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he buys it from
Yeah.
the communists.
Hair.
It's fine.
I
It's,
I
as
still
we all
love
know,
that
Not
one
the
ad
communists,
second you
they're
can buy something,
anti-government.
as the second you can buy something from the communists, becomes pro it somehow.
yeah. I love that there's one ad. I don't know if it's real. It's probably fake. But it's an ad for like his dad's supplements, and it's a picture of Alex Jones with his shirt off, and it's like day 1, and it's just Alex Jones, and it's like day 60, and it's just him looking exactly the same, just redder.
Amazing. The Alex Jones supplements. They make your pressure go up.
Yeah. High blood pressure, man, for a high-powered man. More man.
Yeah. By the way,
Yeah.
I've deleted Duolingo because they fired a bunch of their employees to replace them with AI.
Fuck that noise.
Oh yeah, I heard they were gonna do that. I deleted it as well. I'm thinking about buying a Babbel subscription and seeing how that works.
I stopped using Duolingo because they didn't explain anything anymore.
oh yeah, they just toss you. Just toss questions at you, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
It's like, okay, I need to learn. I can't just like shotgun approach randomly try to solve the puzzle of Welsh grammar. I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
Yeah.
Sounds like a ski issue. on
Also,
your part.
yeah, sorry, just scrolling through my fucking phone's memes and whoa, psychic damage be upon you.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh my god! I was listening to one of my podcasts, and they did a thing a few years
my
ago.
god. Join
They did
Hamas. That's an
They did.
amazing goal.
They did a thing about Donald Trump a few years ago, and I found out from them that when back in the 80s and 90s, when he tried to pull some shit buy subsidized housing and then try to kick the people out, and so that he could rebuild as luxury condos and shit. He would have an attorney named Barron call up people to threaten them, and Barron was himself. And they're like, we're pretty sure that his child, Barron Trump, is named after his OC. It's just like,
Baron
holy
Vladimir Harkonnen.
I'm a big fan. I really, honestly, I've kind of, to be entirely honest with you, I pity Baron Trump a little bit because he grew up in this cult, and like since a young age he was like sort of. I mean, certainly also, like, I mean, I've heard a lot of conservative women like heavily sexualizing him, but also like, there's been just such an insane amount of pressure put on this boy, for like pretty much most of his conscious life. I would maybe say, like, as a life that he's been conscious as a person.
Yeah. He's been aware of the outside world, even.
Yeah, like, so that's kind of.
Did you see the one clip we have of him speaking?
No, is there? Only
when he was a kid, or because I know when he was a kid, he has his mother's accent. He has Slovenian.
He has an Eastern European accent.
That is
for some fucking reason.
Well, of course he would. Who do you think like Donald ever took care of him?
Oh no, he never fucking saw his kids outside of.
Of course not, events. But like, maybe he spoke to children his age.
Yeah, like,
why would he?
No, it just it really shows that like, yeah, he was raised by his mother.
He was raised by his mother, probably like in almost isolation until he was like old enough to go to like a fancy school or something.
Because I'm seeing a lot of like, because he's 18 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's like 19
he's in
now.
college.
Yeah.
He's going to NYU.
Sort of basically the second he turned 18, I've started to see people like just hating him. Like, it's like they were just waiting for him to no longer be a child. It's like, this is, I'm sorry, but this is like a young man who was brought up in a fucking cult.
Yeah.
In an abusive
for all
household.
We know, for all we know, he's like really against his fucking father. Like, we have literally zero clue, zero information about his thoughts.
Yeah.
And he's not going to speak on them.
I think the fact that he has an Eastern European accent, and it's obvious he was raised by his mother, that he really doesn't have any connection to his dad.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Getting paraded around enough for it, you know.
Yeah. The thing I really hated was a few years ago.
Throwback.
Oh, go ahead.
Throwback. Oh. Just another me.
Yes, somebody like posted his drawings that he did as like a kid, as like a preteen, and it's the drawings you expect from somebody who's like 11 or 12 years old. There's a bunch of like, girls with giant titties, and they're all poorly drawn.
Let's fucking go.
Oh my god. How did they get their hands on that shit?
Can we see this?
But
can you?
You're gonna have to find Baron Trump's drawings.
I kind of also want to see the clip. Let me try and look this up.
Sorry, please.
But apparently, initially, when he first went to NYU, he did get bullied a little bit. But apparently, it's calmed down because it seems like he just wants to be treated.
Being unverified. This is completely unverified. But this, what the fuck? But this is what Google spat out. Which to be entirely honest with you, that's way better
it's
than
not even.
I would.
Yeah, that's not even as bad as I thought.
It's fucking decent. Actually.
Yeah.
Oh no,
what the fuck? That Spyro is like good for a kid.
For a kid, yeah.
There's other drawings where he drew like it was like cartoon women, with like big boobs and stuff, and people like really weird liberal people made a big deal about it. And it's like, dude, the kid was like 13.
Yeah.
Like 12 or 13.
Okay, I have the clip, by the way. Let's give it a.
Oh,
let's give it a.
By the way,
This is not the clip I was talking about. I don't
See you.
Which is the clip? Because this is him as a child. So I would assume he would have the. Let's see if he has the accent.
I'm sure he has already so many toys, but maybe what's his favorite toy?
Let's play drums.
You want to have drums?
Yeah.
What you will have for a birthday?
E.T.'s flashing back.
He does have the accent.
To a nearly 3-year-old Barron Trump.
I don't
at
stop
Mom
talking,
Melania's
woman.
charity
I am
event
trying
in
to
2009.
hear the boys speak.
My king is speaking.
Barron sharing his birthday wish list. 15
My
years
Baron
and
is speaking.
about 5.
The television drums.
Like on television.
Yeah, he has such a thick accent. It's incredible.
Yeah.
See, this is what I want to see. So he still has that accent. I would assume no, right?
That would be funny. Skip to about 7 seconds and it starts with an advertisement for some reason.
I like my suitcase. I have to go to school now.
Yeah, you will have lunch and then you go
I
to
like my suitcase.
First you will have lunch and then you go to school.
Now you can do reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Do you think Donald Trump knows what the word arithmetic actually means? Because he said it. He said it in a way that I would say a word that I don't know the meaning of. Okay, so this is him today. It would be crazy if he still had the accent.
Hello, how are you? I'm in the business. Very nice to see you.
No, I don't think he still has it.
Good to see you. You too, buddy.
Yeah, probably not. It's like
Yeah, after Trump secures exclusively.
it was kind of similar
which
with
answers
me.
the
I had
question,
when I was
did
a
Donald
kid, I had a
Trump's youngest
stronger
retain his Slovenian accent?
German accent, but then
Okay, so they
grew
even
out
this
of it.
video even talks about the Slovenian accent, and so it's like no, he doesn't have the Slovenian accent.
Yeah,
that is so.
It's kind of insane, by the way, that this man has been president for 4 years, and we didn't hear his son speak.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, like, I think it's good to not drag your children into your presidency, but I don't think that was the point. I don't think that was what was happening.
Well, I mean, if you look at what happened with like Chelsea Clinton and Obama's daughters, the way people acted about them was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
So I can understand. I mean, and just what little tidbits came out for Barron, like really fucking weird liberals, like pounced on, and it's like, dude, he's a fucking kid. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, I forget. What I was gonna say something, but then now I'm forgetting the thing. Shit,
I mean, hell, just look at how people treat like Greta Thunberg before she was 18.
Speaking of Chelsea. This is a killer. This is killer. This is fucking amazing, dude. That's incredible. Shouts out to Chelsea Manning.
Her book is really good. Yeah, her book is really good.
But yeah, the shit that I see about like Greta is like crazy. Something like it always strikes me as so bizarre that you have this sort of this like, oh, this stupid girl, these like it's not even that the men are like 50-year-old and saying this about an 18-year-old. That's not so much what I find weird about this. What I find weird about this is that they like, oh, she's so dumb and she knows nothing and she needs to be fucked by me. And it's like, what are you what?
The people who were like,
it's almost
you
like
understand the world so much, why can't I fuck you?
It's such a bizarre. Like, I would understand being like, oh, she's she's good and talented. She brings across the message well, and that's why I think she's attractive. But like to be like she's stupid. That doesn't. I mean, I know this is like the power thing, but it just doesn't compute for me.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. You don't get it, and I don't get it, and all of us don't get it because we're decent fucking human beings. It's like we don't see. Well, like we pretend to be bad people, but it's like in reality, it's like we view women as
pretend
people.
to be bad people on TV.
It's like me who I'm evil.
Yeah, it's like
Alex. It's also just
like another example of this is apparently this is from a TV show, which I'm surprised they put this on fucking TV. Of this very young couple, they were both like 18 and 19 years old, and they were having their first child, and like the dude's like in the room with her, and the woman's like screaming in pain. She's like in such pain trying to give birth, and the nurse is like, "Oh, we should give you an epidural." And she's like initially like, "Yes, give me an epidural, please, please." And he's like, "Oh, so you're gonna be a fucking drug addict now?" He's like, an epidural has fentanyl in it. And he's like, "I didn't want the mother of my child to be a drug addict." And like he fucking guilt tripped her. And it's like, first of all, what surprised me was he had any kind of say in what was going to happen to her body while she was in labor. And it's like, it's like you figure it out, like, it's it's a power thing. It's like he doesn't view her as like a person. He's she's a reflection of him. She's just an object.
Yeah.
And so he thinks he has a say, in whether or not she gets medication so that she doesn't suffer through this fucking birth.
Which is like, no, the only person who gets to decide that is the government.
Exactly. The old man
struggling
gets to decide that is like
so much.
The medical death panel paid by the AI medical death panel paid by the insurance company.
I am struggling so bad to listen to this and not say based for a joke.
Wait, what video? Oh, yeah.
No, what you just told us.
Oh, yeah, you found the video?
No. To listen to your story and not say based to be funny.
That's the thing of, like, we pretend to be bad people.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just ugh.
So who wants to hear my imitation of Elvis Presley after he angered an evil wizard?
Okay, go ahead.
Go for it.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, mama, I'm stuck in the orb. Oh, yeah.
It's so bad. It's so shitty.
That's incredible.
I was about to say, that could also be notorious.
Negative.
That could be Notorious B.I.G.
I'm so mad because I'm reading the Culture series now. I started reading the Culture series, and first of all, man, are those some long ass chapters. But I also, a few years ago, I made a meme. I can find the meme. Speaking of Notorious B.I.G., and I'm gonna give you the time of me searching for the meme I made, to sort of come up with the intersection of Notorious B.I.G. and Ian M. Banks' Culture series. As I seek this thing, this is sort of an extra daily for you today, Cito.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you have to guess the connection while I not just search for, but also hopefully find this meme that I made.
The connection between what?
Notorious B.I.G. and Ian M. Banks' Culture series.
There is no such thing.
No, there is. It's a meme.
I'm calling your bluff.
It's
no,
a meme that
no. Nah.
The only thing
That's
you
fake.
might call is that I may not be able to find the actual thing anymore. But
yeah, well, but I'm not doing yes and I'm doing no buts.
Well, so there's 2 more people in chat who can also add to the conversation. Shit, where the fuck is it though?
Oh, I found this screenshot from an old Disney cartoon, and it goes so fucking hard. I love this picture.
Oh no, I found it. Hang on, I found it.
Yo.
You want to guess which character that is?
That does go fucking hard.
It's fucking
Don
Goofy.
Quixote.
It's Goofy.
Let's go.
Okay, last.
I want my
We will never
Bloodborne
go
character to
hard.
look like this. I want my Bloodborne character to look like that.
Okay, hang on. last chance to come up with, because I found the meme. Come up with a connection.
I don't know the Culture series by Ian Banks. Is the thing.
This is what I did. And
that's pretty good.
This never became a huge meme, and I'm mad about that.
That fucking sucks, man.
Fuck off.
The thing you gotta remember about memes. The thing you gotta
No,
remember
I mean,
memes,
it sucks that it didn't become a meme. You bitch.
the thing you gotta remember, Burger, is that you don't control when memes become popular.
That's true.
They just become popular.
It's just slow.
It's like how for a couple months last year, like TikTok and Instagram were absolutely obsessed with Am. You know, from
yeah, I should probably. You know what? I should post this onto my Blue Sky. Maybe this to go around. It works.
Maybe they implement a dislike button and then I can do that. Just because you talked shit about me, even though I was being encouraging.
Look, I imagined you talking shit, and I hate you for this now.
Oh yeah, by the way, here's a fun thing. I thought that my vacation ends today.
Yeah.
And I had trouble falling asleep yesterday. Was tossing and turning and stuff. And set myself...
No, I have to go back to the jacking off factory tomorrow.
Yeah. You know it.
Yeah.
I have to go back
I set
to the
myself
mines.
5 alarms, it was, I think.
Yeah.
To make sure I wake up and show up to the 9 a.m. morning meeting. And I managed. And it was hell. I had, I think, 3.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then I sit in front of my laptop and like prepare everything for the morning meeting. And then I see like the little status indicator of Microsoft Teams. And it's weird because it's like a check mark, but it's like hollowed out.
Yeah.
Which for anyone who works a bullshit job like me, that means I'm still on holiday.
Not a
because
real
my
job
holiday
like
ends
YouTuber.
today. And
So you're supposed to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope.
And
you
then I
fall
went
asleep
back
later
to
tonight.
sleep.
Yeah.
And then I went back to sleep at 9:45 or whatever, and slept until 3 p.m.
Oh shit.
So I expect the same struggle tonight.
Have you ever tried melatonin?
No.
Honestly,
no, wait, yes, I have.
Melatonin is okay. So there's a few people who get like nightmares from melatonin. I am blessed with the fact that I don't, but I use melatonin almost every night. Because it's just I have so much trouble falling asleep, and with this half an hour, I'm out. And I even used this. Remember when early last month I went to Copenhagen.
Isn't
I
that where you met famous YouTuber
Tim Hickson?
Yes. Fuck. No, fuck. I was gonna do a bit where I say the overly sarcastic productions instead.
No, that's
like on purpose, confusing it, but I couldn't think of their name at the top of my head. Shit.
But I basically had to rise 2 hours after I would have normally gone to sleep. So I just went to sleep at 8 p.m. and did like a bunch of melatonin, and I was fine. I just fell asleep.
In addition to your normal drugs, or instead of?
I mean, I don't do normal drugs.
What? But like the ketamine.
No, that's not really a drug. That's more of I call it more of a supplement, really.
I see.
It's for my horse, the horse aspects of me.
It's for my horse, full stop.
My horse piece, my horse cock, really is.
Okay.
I didn't want to be too explicit about the horse aspects of me.
My favorite ketamine meme. My favorite ketamine.
Hell yeah.
Was this picture that has signs saying ketamine maze, and it was just a picture of a tree.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't remember
you detailed that a bunch.
That's crazy. I don't even remember. I look very hot at
I like that my arm is like 3 times skinny.
That is realistic, though. To be entirely fair, like,
yeah,
and it's not even because my arms are thin. It's because you look like a titan.
We'll also see towards like twice his actual height in this picture.
No, I'm just leaning.
That's true.
Which is also something I would do.
I like how the ice pick is just a fucking pickaxe.
I mean, that's how I speak side.
I also like Alex's mouth. Doing an absolutely uninterpretable expression.
Yes. As I often do.
She's like the antagonist in a Lovecraft story, where it's like the horror is just like somebody has a weird facial expression, and like Lovecraft is terrified of it because it's like not white.
I love a lot of the prose of Lovecraft. Ultimately, ends up being and this was the most. It's just it's the most terrifying thing you can come up with. Come on, it's terrible. It's beyond explanation. It's just
my favorite
explained. It's that. Just imagine something, and then I'm gonna go be racist.
Yeah, my favorite like racist horror story he had was like the main character meets this old man who has like a magical mirror that shows him the future, and the man's like, I've seen horrors and the future of our great city of New York that you cannot imagine. And like the guy's like finally builds up the courage to look into the mirror and see New York. And it's just a bunch of tall black pyramids with people like literally he's watching a rave. He's literally watching a rave of people in orange jumpsuits dancing. And he's like, oh my god, I can't handle it. I can't. And then he goes and jumps out of a window.
It's just Burning Man, like fucking.
Yeah.
Shout out to this, by the way. Fucking.
Thank you, Yakub.
Yeah, my father.
Yeah.
I think my favorite insult for white people that annoy me is Yakubian ape.
Yakubian.
I mean that like unironically is like it is a crazy head shape, but I still think he looks handsome. That's the weird thing about it. He looks very cool with this.
Yeah, I mean, yes. By the way, it's been a while since I haven't drawn anything for the stream. I think we should do that. What should I draw today?
I can't say horse cock because that's.
Yeah, I mean you can.
Horse cock.
Because I don't want that. I don't want evidence of it.
Of your horse cock.
Circulating on the internet.
Let me just say, this guy with the Yakub head, he has forehead, before head, and after head.
Yeah.
You should draw Yakub creating the burger.
His greatest creation.
Yeah.
No, it's Yakub like creating a human in like a test tube while he's eating a hamburger, and some of the hamburger falls in, and it creates Burger Creek.
Oh,
it tells a whole story.
Oh yeah, that might be too complicated. That had to be a comic.
It's a good prompt.
I think I can do it in a single image. I will try at least.
You are now a comic book artist, so that's kind of
indeed.
That's kind of your field of expertise.
There you go.
Sito, do we have any dailies we need to do still today?
Oh yeah, actually, I didn't do that. I only did one of them earlier because I remembered for once.
That's very cool.
Wow.
I appreciate that.
Have I done?
And the first one I didn't do was Bandle.
Yes, I did do Food Guesser today.
Oh.
Okay.
I hate Bandle.
Hang on.
I'm actually, you know what? I'm learning piano, and I'm learning to read like sheet music for it.
What if it's like Piano Man is the one that comes up?
And it's making sense to me. Okay.
Wait, what? That's the wrong
recursion.
window. There it is.
Okay, I think this is a...
Okay, wait. Let me just quit this game and then... Ooh! I have no idea what that is, but it's
that's
really cool.
That's some sort of hip hop song.
2019.
Then I will not get.
Ooh.
This feels like the GTA loading screen music.
I'm really fucking bad at this game because they add some sort of weird distortion to every track, and I genuinely do not get the song. Sometimes even after it just straight up just plays.
I'm pretty sure
they have to like recreate
the only
it, so
thing
it's not perfectly the right song, right? It's.
I think the only thing they distort is the vocals.
I'm pretty sure they do something else because I've sometimes heard like this that's where you just get the song, and it's a song I know, and I just didn't recognize it.
It is different because they recreate like the individual track layers with MIDIs,
right?
So it's not going to sound like pitch perfectly like the song,
right? And it just throws me off kind of a lot sometimes.
I mean, this fucking rules, but I have no idea what it is.
It's a song.
Yeah.
Like music.
Who? No, I don't know. I mean, it is very hard.
It goes very hard as well. Oh! I think I have it.
Damn.
I have
nice.
I have actually
That's
never
crazy.
heard anything about the week.
Yeah, I've not heard of any of that. I don't even know what a heart is.
I don't know what the weekend.
Much less the lack thereof.
Yeah. Shit.
Looks like some fucking what's this? Dr. Zeus shit.
This looks kind of cringe.
What's it called? The Lorax. Nope. Okay.
Is this like a Celeste
What?
game, but without the mountain? It's not going to be Celeste, but you know.
It is sort of.
Because
Wait, I thought that bird was a hand. What?
That's a furry right there. That's he's got cat ears.
Well,
which is the furry one? 14?
I can't even count that high, man.
Okay, Gabe Newell. Oh, did you see that apparently Half-Life 4 might be coming out? Oh, sorry, Half-Life 3?
You know, I would rule if they just made Half-Life 4 and then...
Yeah. Visions
I've never
of
heard
Mana.
of this in my life. I've literally never heard of this game in my entire life.
Neither have I.
Yeah, me neither.
And you know I haven't, because I would have guessed it.
Ah, there we go. That's my favorite.
Time to lock in.
So this is 1967.
Okay, this is Abbey Road.
He's wearing a T-shirt that says 1967, so it must be 1967. Yeah. This makes sense to me. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't even recognize the Beatles. I did.
I mean, it's not. It's not the Beatles.
I once.
Wait.
That's German, yeah. But there is a London bus in the back, so this is definitely
yeah.
And that's also the real John Lennon. They brought him back. There was a point in time when I don't know what the context was, but I convinced someone that I was one of the guys in this picture. But this was to be fair, someone who didn't know the picture or the context of it. I didn't actually convince someone that I was a real Beatle. But it was like this picture came. I was like, oh yeah, no, that's actually that was me and my friends. We did this picture, and it just for some reason became famous. But I do. I mean, Sito, you've spent time with me. You know that I like doing this. Just lying.
Yes, telling falsehoods.
Love doing that. Yeah. Okay. So this is Abbey Road.
The fuck is Abbey Road?
Which I do. I do believe it is in West London. That's the 139 to Waterloo. Hang on. No, isn't Waterloo on the other side of the
Yeah, but it's heading to Waterloo.
Of the Thames. Yeah, but then
I feel like
probably gonna be.
I was there last year, right, or the year before then, and I feel like it was somewhere around here.
I mean, that is Westminster Abbey. Is Abbey Road named after Westminster Abbey?
Oh, maybe
that would make sense.
That might make sense. Yeah,
because Westminster Abbey was north. There it is.
It's actually named after Abigail. Abigail Shapiro.
Abigail Westminster. It's like one of the streets that intersects Christopher Street being Gay Street. It has nothing to do with like gayness. It's like just named after a guy named Gay.
Gay Bowser, in fact.
Yeah.
So long, Gay Bowser.
The last time I checked, there was one Gay Bowser in the United States.
And good on them.
Yeah.
The favorite time that I did that to someone. As Abbey Orchard Street, though.
Yeah.
I feel like the location of this picture would be a landmark in this. You know what I mean?
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because this is a famous place. Anyway, this is like an ex of mine, and I was just for reasons that are lost to time. I was looking at the Wikipedia article for Candy Floss, and she comes in, and I'm like, do you know about this? have you seen that? Have you ever seen this? I was like pretending to don't know what candy floss is, and she believed me. So I
Classic bit.
never believe anything I say because I'm probably lying.
Yeah.
Not for any malicious reason, but just because I think it's funny. Yeah, I feel
Which is not a malicious reason, just lying for your own amusement.
Yeah, it's just no, I don't think Abbey Road is
named after Abigail Thorne.
And there's a lot of Abbeys, I suppose.
But I was there, dude.
I mean, if you think it's in that area,
Wait, Lizzie Thorne? That's another Abigail to the one I mentioned earlier.
Wait, maybe it's on the other side of St. James's Park.
At the Abbey.
Yeah. Paul Mal.
That's a cigarette brand.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wait, Apple Core. Savile Road. That's probably not it.
That cannot be named after the guy, Jimmy Savile. There's no way. That has to be a different reason. That the name has to come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Hope.
I fucking hope so too, man.
I don't know, man.
I think every true or false test ever made, well, that we have ever made from this point on, because we cannot obviously retroactively change every other true or false test that has ever been made, should include a third option called I sure hope so. Yeah, you can take one, it would be funny.
Yeah.
That whichever premise, like, you know?
I think I understand what you're getting at.
St. John's Wood. Wait!
There it is. Yeah, and it is a landmark, as I predicted.
I literally just thought St. John's Wood was a funny name.
I mean, it is a funny name. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's zoom in on this. This is this feels like the 2010s, right?
What's his deal?
He's a Beatle.
No, he's not a Beatle.
This
only
feels like the mid
2010s
ish.
It's only have
no one's wearing masks.
And no exoskeleton, no wings, no. I don't know what. Whatever. I don't think Beatles.
2019.
This was just before.
Why the fuck are there like 50,000 people watching these 4 fans?
Why not?
I think this is in Denmark maybe, or like something, because they have the AE Skjorlefabrik. That sounds like, this looks very Danish.
Yeah, it sounds like wrong German. So yeah.
I maintain Danish is not a real language.
And when you have wrong German, there's 2 options. And
I think I think it was when I was in Denmark that I saw a glass, what would you say, glass maker?
Yeah.
And it was called Glaspusterei. And I thought that was so funny.
It is so cute, actually.
Yeah.
That's what a little child would call it in Germany.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that joke translates into like English somehow.
I don't know.
I don't is like a more like a gentler form of blasen, which also doesn't have the blowjob connotation. Yeah, I feel like this you have to go with Copenhagen, and I would say this is the 1910s.
Ooh, 1901. Damn, though.
Oh, shit, man. Hang on, where? Okay, this is no pod. Okay. This is Hang on, no.
Isn't that in Scrubs, the world's tallest doctor?
Yeah, he's wearing a mask. No one else is wearing a mask. This is in Colombia. Zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom out. I think. Do you see mountains in the background? Do you feel like there's maybe mountains there?
Yeah.
So then it's probably Bogota. I would assume that it's Bogota. We might want to double check that, but I feel like it's probably Bogota.
I mean, that if you were to make a protest, which this seems to be,
yeah,
it would be there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that as well. Like that sort of, gives it a little bit. Maybe this is a doctor strike.
Yeah. He has infinite aura, by the way.
Yeah,
Holy
he's
shit!
an incredibly powerful guy. I think this would be. I feel like.
Wait, is Chacao like a place?
I don't believe so. Not that I know of. Could be, but I don't believe so.
Doesn't seem to be. No. Oh, maybe it's a part of Bogota.
Could be. Maybe it has nothing to do. Maybe it's not a place location. It's could be anything.
Los Alamos? They made the nuke there.
It's right next to Los Angeles, dude.
Yeah.
They got everything down there.
Fucking Castile is there.
Yeah. Why even go anywhere else but Bogota, man?
All of Castile is in the city of Bogota.
That's why that's why the Colombians never leave the country.
Yeah. There's Armenia. Armenia's there, and San Diego, and Santa Fe. George R. R. Martin lives there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Siberia.
Catalonia. There was Siberia. Catalonia was there. England.
Venice is here.
Venice. They really just like ripped up a world map and like chucked
Verona.
Chucked it on the fucking.
That's really charming though, Catalina.
Yeah. Gran Britalia, is that a mix of like Britain and Italy?
Yeah. Normandy. That's where the Allies invaded.
We got Florida. Florida.
I love Bogota. I want to go to Bogota now.
I actually would like to go to Bogota. I think Bogota's pretty cool. Anyway, let's say, I mean, this could be, then no one's wearing masks, but that could mean that it's very recent, or like pre-pandemic.
It's 1989.
Yeah, dead clearly. What I think maybe that the fashion is not such a great thing to go off of because these are doctors.
Famously unfashionable.
Yes. No, there's like a costuming aspect, I think, to it.
I'm comfortable going 2018 on this. The picture is pretty good quality.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a good guess.
2005? What?
Oh no. I fucked up so bad. That's not the Colombian flag. That's the Venezuelan
no.
flag. I messed up.
I didn't even look at the flag because you just said it and I was like,
I wasn't even looking at the screen and yeah.
Because they are kind of
yeah.
Yeah, look, and also we were very far off.
They protest against Cuban doctors coming into the country.
That rules. I
think that's the most Hitlerite doctors protest I've heard of. Apart from the one in South Korea. Do you remember the one in South Korea last year?
No, I don't.
They did a massive doctors strike, I think.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to, like, they only allow a limited amount of new doctors per year in South Korea. and doctors didn't want them to expand that number because that would mean like more competition.
This is literally something that libertarians claim in order to say that the government is at fault for like the healthcare problems. It's insane that is something that's actually happening in North Korea, in South Korea.
Here is Go Wings.
American Express building in the back. This could really be any major metropolitan center of the United. I wish MDEF was still here. He could identify the license plates. Hang on.
Premier State, New South Wales.
This is in. Damn, this is New South Wales. This is Australia.
What?
So I mean, it could. I guess it could be Sydney. Gowings sounds kind of Australian. If you fuck with the
Gowings.
That's Victoria. You're in Melbourne. That's not New South. That's not New
Oh,
South Wales.
oh yeah, that's the border.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Probably
not Wollongong because I think that's like.
Find the Gowings.
Gowings.
Where's the Gowings? It somehow Australia. It feels like it's crazy to think that this was in the past in Australia. Australia doesn't feel like a country that existed in the 80s. It's just some about this.
Did you hear that Donald Trump wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico into Gulf of America?
That's.
I think he should.
That's so crazy, man.
It's so fucked up how funny he is.
It's like with him, him wanting to purchase Greenland.
Yeah.
You're like going to Denmark and being like, how do I buy this from you? And then it's like, you know what? Actually, it's kind of a legally complicated situation. But they are sort of their own sovereign state to a certain extent. Except they're not all that sovereign.
Sadly, I do not think the Greenlanders deserve sovereignty, to be quite honest.
So the controversial states here.
I think Greenland is the suicide world record holder.
Good.
Like per capita.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
hates Inuit.
Jesus Christ.
We continue this thread. We can finally erase the scourge that is Greenland upon the face of this green earth, ironically, Greenland is not.
I'm pretty sure that like Greenland keeps. You know, Sydney is like the largest city by like just area size in like comparison to the people who live there. Are you actually trying to look for the Gowings? Are you?
Hold on, yes. I literally dreamt these exact moments, like from.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah, a back of Commonwealth. Okay, it's fucking Sydney is huge. It's when I see
wait,
this,
of course it's Sydney.
Yeah, it says Sydney. But when I see shit like this, I don't think Sydney because this is way too dense.
Yeah.
For Sydney.
So this has to be like downtown.
Yeah, this would be downtown Sydney. If only I knew where downtown Sydney is, to be entirely honest. Because
I guess.
I don't really. Yeah, this feels sort of right?
King's Cross.
Yeah, Sydney's fucking huge.
Woolloomulu. Big fan of Woolloomulu. This seems like an important place.
Yeah, it feels like an important road.
But like, when is this though?
80s.
This
looks like the 80s.
Straight up Princess Diana.
Yeah, this feels like the 80s.
Pretty damn good.
It wasn't that bad actually. Yeah.
There it goes. I think I should make the burger on homunculus a bit bigger.
me when I should make the
Oh
burger
no,
homunculus
farmers
bigger.
protests. Oh no, there's.
So is this Germany or
There's text. There's a
France?
protest sign. There's a protest sign.
Oh.
Estimem i defensem la terra. This is Catalonia.
Oh wait,
Well,
maybe
this
they
is-
are the ones from the.
This is Catalonia
Yeah.
or
Oh
Mallorca.
yeah, I know this. Oh fuck, what was that? Ah, I yeah, I have a friend
Oh,
who
Les Ponces?
Les Borges.
Oh yeah, I see Les Borges.
Palau.
So Catalonia.
that would be the frontier with France, probably, because that's
Oh, yeah?
where most of the shit happened. Like there was years ago, like when I think it was a bit before I was born. There were like massive protests, regarding some shit with France and produce and
Based.
Yeah, this I mean, this protest has a certain French vibe. I don't know what exactly it is about it.
like
if it's
and
the
people were like
fires in
burning.
the middle of the road.
Yeah, no, like people were burning trucks carrying French produce into Spain.
Based.
Can we zoom back into the street sign so I can have a have some eyes on that, and then like go through here. It's very difficult to read out.
It would probably be at the border then, right? Like right at the border.
Didn't necessarily need
Because
to.
this does kind of look like a border crossing in the distance.
Yes, what I'm saying.
And I mean, it does say estimem la terra, which is kind of a. You're no longer in Catalonia.
Well, yeah, but I didn't see Los Borges anywhere.
First of all, it's
what did you say, Los Borges?
Los
Borges. When? Where did you say? Sorry.
It's I'm trying to read the street
this.
sign. Yeah, I'm trying to read the street sign. You know?
Take a closer look.
Does it annoy you that I have a Mallorquí accent? Do you think I'm a uneducated farmer?
Not really. I think it's like fine. I think it's alright.
People get like mad about this. As in like this is sort of Yoratama. When I was in Catalonia a few years ago, I was like speaking Catalan, and people were like, no, vamos a hablar castellano porque no me gusta tu acento en no quiero hablar con uno con un mallorquín. It's like, okay, dude.
Alright. Yeah, that sounds extremely extremely Catalan thing to say.
Yeah, especially it was like in Barcelona, so.
Yeah, that's something they would say. Yeah,
it's insane. Shit, man, I can't tell.
That's the proximity to France.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
Wait, it is late.
Yeah, it
isn't
could,
that
it
French?
could be that. Yeah.
Estàs mancillant el meu estimat llenguatge.
Yeah, to me that sounds just.
I was trying to make like a very exaggerated Catalan accent. It was fucking terrible. I just got to the sauce halfway through. Like, what the fuck did I just? Fuck.
What the fuck did she just fuck?
Fuck.
Yeah, Les and Les is both like Catalan and.
Oh, is it?
And French, so you find it in
sad.
both. So that really doesn't. Champere pescador. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't think it's like clear enough to. I wouldn't even. I'm pretty sure this is not on Mallorca, even though there was like a major farmers' protest just like a couple, like last year, I think. But I don't think it is. It is. I think I'd recognize.
I would go, like somewhere close to the border, like in the 90s, maybe 80s. I don't remember when it was exactly.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna.
Alright, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's a good year.
Holy shit!
2024.
Wait,
What? Oh my god!
I don't remember any of that.
Moya Rusa, El Palau. Yeah, it was El Palau, because I was like, it can't say El Palau, the palace, but no, it did say El Palau. But I don't.
Damn.
Zoom out. I don't think this is Catalonia.
I don't.
This is. Oh, this is Lleida. Okay, this is Catalonia. Okay, that's crazy. But yeah, damn.
I don't remember any of that happening.
Fucking.
That's.
Oh fuck! I do remember that happening.
No, actually,
oh yeah.
I remember because that around this time that the season looked like last year. I was at my grandma's birthday in Spain, and like the person that was driving me was like, "Yeah, no, we had this protest recently." So it was the protest that I thought it wasn't. Togo to Somalia. Oh my god.
By the Somaliland isn't even a recognized country.
Well, it is now. It has the travel seal of approval. I am so fucking dead with this. I have no. Is Togo like surrounded by another country, basically? And isn't that country the Gambia?
Let's find out. What? What? Apparently, the Gambia.
The Gambia is another country that's no. The Gambia is a country that's entirely surrounded by another country. That's
wow.
I genuinely.
Are we in like Burkina Faso? Oh, we are.
It is? Damn! I was like, that's way too.
So then Niger, Chad.
Oh, now he's cheating.
No, I have had this fucking neighborhood so often on travel that I know like the progression Chad, Niger, Burkina Faso, by heart basically. But now what?
Shouldn't it be like either Egypt or Ethiopia? I think Egypt shares a border, right? No, hang on. Egypt is way
the north
of this. And
yeah.
Ethiopia is no Kenya. I don't know if Kenya borders. Shit, because I have Somalia in my head, not Somaliland.
Yeah, well, Somaliland is in Somalia.
That would be such a killer guess if this was no.
Hey,
no, but then then it's Ethiopia though, because I recognize that sort of spit.
Yeah. These three are ingrained in my mind because of this game.
Hey, check the studio's chat.
Yes. Yeah. I love that my little homunculus also already has a beard.
Of course.
I appreciate
that.
When you very notably didn't have one until you were like 27.
I shaved when I was a baby.
Of course. No.
Wait, I recognize this. Is this Hungary?
As we know, there's no Burger King without a beard, as we know. And there is no evidence, no video evidence that ever showcased.
I'm gonna use AI to like.
Yeah.
I was when I saw that I was gonna say like South Africa, not realizing that it was like lacking a Lesotho shaped hole. Is this the Enola gay?
Gay.
This is not the.
I don't think so.
You know what I think this is? I think this is Die Luftbrücke.
Oh.
They're standing on this shitty sort of hill.
So we're like in the 50s then.
It gives Germany. But I don't remember when exactly it was.
It was like right after, but how? Let's just go 15. 48, let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
She's
What's
talented.
What's this game about again? Eddie
That's
plays
not-
tail pub.
I can do that.
I'm sure you can. The bicycles are very Stranger Things.
Yeah, but this is
In
this
their
is. I don't think this
construction.
is the 80s. I think this is before the 80s.
I will very tactfully go around this woman
I
to
think
preserve
this
her
is,
modesty.
I think this is like the
Very respectfully.
early 70s, probably the 60s. I would honestly, probably, personally say. But the black and white picture could fuck. This is the 60s.
Yeah. It says so right here.
Yeah. This is the UTC library.
Ah, there we go. Solved it.
I hate that there's no geography aspect to this.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm better at time guesses time aspect than at chronophotos time aspect.
I feel like it becomes easier to contextualize, right? You think about it more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I feel like this is like sort of 2003 to
That's
11.
pretty good.
This is 2011, probably also. I think
2025 in America.
This hasn't happened yet. This is what like H.P. Lovecraft saw in the mirror.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. This feels like a World War
Oh,
One.
wait, I
Is
think
it a
yes, I think it's those balloons they used in World War One. I really don't know for what, but they
They
did
did use them.
fly
They
them.
sure did use them.
I remember this really sounds like what you would say if you wanted to pretend you knew something about something you don't know anything about. Like, I do not know anything about those balloons, but I do know they existed for real.
For real?
This is
know they
London.
year 968.
This is London.
Yes.
This is London.
Yeah,
I reckon this is probably like
Indonesia?
fucking Indonesia, yeah. I was
Or
gonna say
Malaysia?
China, but the girls in the hijabs convinced me otherwise.
Yeah.
Not that it
I
matters
feel
where
like-
this is.
Yeah.
because that's not the game.
I'm saying
That's
like
a different game.
late 2010s maybe. The bus
Will
gives late.
Indonesia have their signage on buses in Chinese?
That's a good question. You know Chinese better than me, by which I mean that you do know Chinese and I do not.
Yeah, but I don't know Indonesia.
You know what?
would be
I don't think they
surprised.
would actually. Maybe I'm just getting confused by the girls in hijabs. Not that it matters where this is. Again,
Maybe it's just
Yeah.
northern China, like
Or maybe
or
it's Hong
Yunnan.
Kong before the protests.
could be.
Maybe it's just one of the many
So
places
you had
in China
more
where there are.
religious freedom.
Maybe it's just one of the many places in China where there are Muslims.
Oh, no,
That's
that's
true.
after
Yeah,
the
there's a lot of
protests, I'm
places in
pretty
China
sure.
where there's Muslims. That's actually
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but they're like not tolerated though.
I mean, they
I
can
mean-
probably sit on the. They don't look like people who are tolerated. They're just sitting on the fucking street.
That's,
And there are like different levels of not being tolerated. Like there's the work camp level of not being tolerated, and there's like just like
Cradle. Okay, we have a
yeah,
30
not
billion country. That's
really.
actually pretty good.
it's pretty diversified.
Insulated wire, corn, rubbertized copper ore.
like 1.3% of your GDP coming from corn. That doesn't sound like a particularly rich country.
Yeah,
That
this is.
Miscellaneous.
It is kind of a wealthy country, though.
is it? Oh yeah,
Seeds. What?
Is it
Seed. What country makes the most seeds?
like 30 billion?
Italy.
That's I don't know. How
Insulated
much of
wire.
it-
It's like the insulated wire is kind of. What 30 billion trade value is not that little, but it's also not really huge, right?
Yeah, I feel like most EU countries are above that, right?
This might be like a small EU country.
Turkey? I think there's copper in Turkey.
I feel like Turkey has a bigger trade value than 30 billion. I feel like Turkey is
I have like probably I don't know how much that is in the grand scheme of things. To be honest,
me neither. I am really just guessing, but I'm trying to sound intelligent, and the way to do that is to tell someone else that they're stupid. So I'm sorry, Alex, but I had to do it. I need to.
It's fine.
There's one concurrent view I need to impress.
It's fine. I am accustomed to martyrdom.
Yes. I feel like we should look at the food more.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, that definitely. Frozen fruit.
Frozen fruit.
Interesting.
So it's probably like temperate, right?
They are freezing the gays. They are freezing the gays.
Corn and wheat, dried fruit. A lot of pitted fruits.
Frozen gay people and also sperm.
Pitted
like,
fruits
donations.
tends more towards like the warmer ones, right? Pitted fruits. It would be so funny if this was Austria. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Think
Actually, that's really good. Wait, try maybe like Portugal.
No, it's in the other direction.
It's
no Portugal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's to the
it's to the, okay. Yeah, I just noticed there is
so
like
it has to be. There's so it's 2,000 kilometers away, so it's probably in the Balkans, which is where I would have guessed initially, and which doesn't help us at all because just put Yugoslavia.
But like for a Balkan country,
yeah.
Wait, try Romania. I don't think there's any particular reason to say it's actually Romania. I don't think there's any reason to claim it is Romania, but I think I would like it to be Romania.
No, they would just have.
Well,
copper.
facts don't care about your feelings.
No, here's my argument. They would just have the copper, not the copper ore.
No, what? Sorry.
It's not. They would just have the copper, not the copper ore. That's the joke is that Romania.
They still got. I was actually trying to make the same joke. Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Well, fuck. Serbia. I would. That was. If you hadn't interrupted me by making the same joke I was eventually going to do, I would have said Serbia.
The worst Balkan country.
Wow.
Yep.
Let's start with Serbia.
Yep. Serbia is the worst Balkan country, and Kosovo
I'm vetoing this. We're starting with my standard starting country.
No, I mean, go ahead if you really need to.
What's
put
this?
Serbia.
7,000 kilometers from Morocco.
Look, we need to triangulate this.
Okay. I see.
So
it's
Morocco
further away.
So Morocco's closer, so it's going to be in the other direction.
Yeah, like on the other side of the ocean.
Yeah, maybe it's Brazil. No.
What?
What the? So it has to be in South Africa, right?
No. Yeah.
Try South Africa, I guess.
Maybe it is just South. But no, it wouldn't be.
Ooh.
Maybe like Botswana.
Botswana, more like
no.
Kokam Botswana.
Hang on, how is this? How is this happening?
What? It's adjacent to South Africa, but not Botswana.
No, actually, I think Mozambique is not adjacent to Botswana. I'm not sure though. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here.
What about Eswatini though?
Yeah. Oh, that was a way better guess.
What?
Yeah.
Did that
South
change
Africa,
name? I remember that was called something else. Did that change
name? It was called
name?
Swaziland, but it's called Eswatini.
Okay, I still knew it as Swaziland. Wow. African states do keep changing names, right?
Ahora es Watini.
Watini.
Serious.
No idea.
I was like,
I think that's Earth Rising. Like the first one.
They only have number 2
No.
and 4 and 3, not the first one.
It's a PS4
This
game.
looks like every game. I'm sorry, but this looks like every single game.
Sorry,
Adventure?
I do know.
Life is Strange.
I
The
don't
new
think
one?
that's an adventure game.
Live is strange.
Strange.
What do you Pregante?
Oh, okay. Then Life is Strange too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wie cool ist das, Peter?
2018 is still PS4, man? Jesus Christ. I'm
Yeah.
way out of whack on what the generations are.
I've never followed consoles because consoles fucking suck.
Yeah, they do like.
Wait, it's not January 7th.
And suck, yeah.
Is it? Yes, it is.
It is.
What is wrong with me?
What?
What is CQD?
I don't know. Christ Quorad Demonstrandum.
Christianes Quorunt Domus.
Alright, I mean, it might be, it's the SOS, so this might be a sort of Christian thing.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know.
Coño, ¿qué dices?
I have no idea what this year is, though.
SOS is pretty old.
I'm going to
Sos,
say
arroz
9.
con verduras.
Oh, fuck.
I love those ads as a
This
child.
happened after Datu Muhammad Saleh
Of
is killed
course.
in Kampang Table.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's
Of course.
It would, and that's what
yeah.
ended the Matsali rebellion, of course.
Oh, yeah.
In-
the
in-
Matsai.
in-
the
in
case
the
wide
Tahunan
open, man.
province
5.
of the country that this happened in that we all know. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's 5. Obviously, it's 5. If it happened
Yeah, of
after
course.
this,
Everything happens.
shit.
Ooh.
4.
Before the Right Flyer 3. So it's
4.
either 6 or 4. There you go. Also, it's time to end the stream.
It is actually time to end the stream. Yes.
Actually, we can end the stream whenever we want. Like, there's nothing technically stopping us from continuing.
It's. I mean, that's.
Well, actually, yes. There's something stopping me from continuing, which is like, I do not have any control.
This is. I know this is. This. I've had this earlier. This is Brazilian. This is Brazilian. It's also made of tapioca, so it has to.
Yeah, that's true.
Powder
Yeah.
queijo, yeah.
Yes.
I
fucked up this one.
a Brazilian thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
Oh.
Actually. And there's actually.
In my head, it's Taiwanese because of fucking boba.
Because of TA.
And actually, I think tapioca is
Yeah.
originally from Papua New Guinea.
Damn, what could this dish that includes daikon radish, soy sauce, mirin, and dashi, and shiso leaves? Where
Actually, it
could
could be
that
South
be
Korean.
from?
Actually, it could be
That
South
can
Korean.
be served over soba noodles, as seen in the image.
It would
Yep.
be very funny if this was South Korea.
I think you're going to beat me on this one.
This is just chicken soup.
Yeah.
This is just chicken
Low
soup.
low pixel count chicken soup.
Could they not find better fucking pictures of chicken soup, dude?
I fucked up the first one because there's an Argentinian dish that's very similar to pan de queijo. But actually, after I typed in that answer, I did remember that the Argentinian
Only
version
German people eat cabbage. I
uses like orange juice in the dough.
The stew is typically cooked outdoors over an open flame. What?
Yeah, that's literally like this is literally hundreds of dishes. Like
who has done that?
Yeah,
Me, actually. There's a friend of mine who like often like
chicken
would
soup?
in his backyard dig a hole and then make it on fire.
I would
and
love to be able
a
to do
stew.
things like this, but I am not bourgeois. Okay.
This
is like.
I like to cook outdoors, and I do it like there's a park. It's kind of close to where I live. That has like a little area where you can like set up a fire, and it basically if you like, there's some tables like a place to cook.
To the northwest.
Yep, I did guess this one just. But I think
that's not to the northwest of Germany.
Yes, it is.
No, Germany is
no.
way farther north.
It's to the southwest of Germany.
Yeah.
I guess if you do like the geographic midpoint, counting Alaska.
I guess this one because my thought process. I guess this one on the first try, and my thought process was, who would have the hubris to claim chicken soup? A regular ask chicken soup, no less, a special dish particular to their home country.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, folks, it's been real. We've streamed. This was the first one on Tuesday. That's just what this is going to be like from now on.
Yep.
Penis.